It is early and we are heading down into the Mark Twain National Forest. We're going down near Van Buren, Eminence. I think we might even go down into some Arkansas. We're not sure. We have 6 days. We are so excited. Hi everybody. This is where our camp is, right by the fire tower. We rolled in earlier today. We had a 3-4 hour drive down here. We are camping for free in the Current River Conservation Area. We are right off the road, but so far we're happy with this spot. Look at that fire tower. We are spraying for bugs and we're getting ready for supper. I told myself I would never do this again, but I'm going up. And if I don't make it, I love all of you. And I appreciate all the subscribers that have made our first year so much fun. I'm getting about to the point where I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. But I think the sunset is going to be worth it. Oh, shoot. This is scary. Okay. I can do anything as long as Dave is with me. And he's right behind me. But you all need to know that I am very much out of my comfort zone. Okay, I gotta turn this off. This is getting scary to me. I made it, but I'm scared to death. It's not funny, but I'm gonna try to get you some photos. And the video from up here is amazing. I don't know if I'm gonna make it down.
Yeah, you will.
It's so pretty. Like there is a really big mountain over there. That might be the highest point in Missouri. Tomsaug Mountain.
Right over there.
Oh.
That's east. Or northeast.
Look at the sunset. Okay. I will check in with you when I make it to the bottom. I made it. That big old fire tower. Alright, we gotta get ready for supper. Alright, we have supper ready. Bratwurst from Herman. I froze them. Corn on the cob and some potato salad. Okay, we're gonna eat supper and then we will see you guys in the morning. We are pretty excited about our new camping area. I just made breakfast. I made scrambled eggs in the skillet. We got toast that I did in the skillet, and that is pre-cooked bacon that you can buy from the store. This is going to be our view for the next 4 days. Got camp settled in. Here's the hammock. That blue table is not staying there. It's going to go over there where we're going to have the fire. Bandit's up in there resting. We've had breakfast. I've got lunch ready. Our little lunchbox cooler is packed and ready. Dave, if you ever come upon us, this is normal for us. Okay, Dave has got maps, books. What all we got going on over here, Dave?
I got maps, hiking trail books, equestrian maps, the DeLorme map. Got this map we picked up a long time ago. It shows Lower's Ozark, all basically right in where we're at. We're right here at right in here somewhere outside Ellington, barely getting into the Current River conservation area.
Yeah, 38,000 acres. To tell you the truth, we were not real impressed with this yesterday. We camped up there at the fire tower and we almost left the area. We just about packed up this morning. We were looking at each other like, do we want to go to the Shawnee Horse Camp? Actually, that was last night's discussion. People were flying by us and we're just like, okay, this is not our groove. So this morning we were talking over our options and I looked at Dave and I was like, what if we moved down to the pond?
Buford's Pond is called.
We are very happy to be down here. Somebody was down here fishing yesterday. That's why we didn't give this place much of a look.
It's 29,291 acres, Shannon County.
We're up here.
Yeah, we're up here by this number
and
1.
And look how big that area is.
Goes all the way over next to the Current River, except for the National Scenic, Riverway. There's the Blue Springs we hiked to last night. Powder Mill is over there.
Pretty sure we're not going to give you all the tour of this. That's too many acres. But we can give you a tour from when you enter, past the fire tower, and how you get back here. Starting our Current River Conservation Area campground tour. This is not going to be everything at all because this place is 38,000 acres. But we're going to show you from where you enter. Yep, the archery range is coming up.
Then there's a shooting range up at the log cabin. There's all kinds of trails and roads. They got like 30 different watering holes. They got food plots, like 30 of them. There's elk in here. Back at the conservation office, said 2 nights ago they was over by the log cabin. They said, and somebody said last night they seen them at the junction of Trail 1 and Trail 10.
We think we might go out after we eat supper. It's 3:30 right now, so we're coming into camp a little earlier than what we normally do. So we'll eat a little bit earlier and then go back out and see if we can find the elk.
There's the map.
Well, we can't really see it with the sun going through it. Okay, you can see how big it is.
Goes all the way across HH and all the way over next to the Current River to the Blue Springs area where we was at yesterday.
Up here to the right is a road that commemorates a fort that used to be there. We went down that road yesterday and I'm not going back down that road today.
Yeah,
I took a picture of it and I will post a picture of the little marker that commemorates the fort.
Barnesville, during the Union's 13th Illinois Cavalry was there between January and April 1863. There's still remnants of it, 150 feet deep, length, and 135 feet wide. And they had a 300-foot berm all the way around it.
Cool. We did some exploring yesterday, and trust us when we tell you that all the roads are not like this. We got shut down. All these roads have little numbers, and
they call them Trail 1 through Trail, I think, up to 16. And some of them hadn't been graded for a long time.
Well, Trail 3, I think, got washed out and going downhill mostly, and it got washed out from the big rain. And the little Jeep did great getting through there. All right, right there is where you turn.
Get to the Fort Benson. Barnesville. Pronounced that wrong.
We had to turn around. Actually, we turned around and we had to come back up that hill that I was afraid would pop another tire. But we will keep on going here. Fire tower. And you can tell they have shut down some areas with the big rocks. Because if you look at GPS, there was somebody camped out in the middle of that field. But that's where we were last night. But we moved, and we'll show you down here left at the Y for Buford Pond.
They got loggers in here logging.
We know where we're gonna go when we need some firewood.
4 miles back in here.
All right, Buford Pond is to the left. We went down that three.
Trail
Three is
03.
treacherous. All right, now here is the pond area. We're going to the backside. You have to go through this. This is the rest of Loop 4.
Loop 4 comes out over here since the gate was closed. Imagine it's washed out back there behind the levee.
We're just hoping that our solar panel is still there.
I see it.
We've moved inside with the air conditioner on. Well, we've got the fire going because we're about ready to put a pot of ribs on. And I'm just keeping an eye on the fire from being in here where it's cool. And do some double duty with that fire. I've got the pie iron out, and right now I'm just toasting some bread. Okay, I'm putting that on the fire. I'm actually toasting that for tomorrow's lunch. We are having BLTs tomorrow for lunch. We're going to be taking them with us. We are going to be going, I think we're going over the state line. We're going into Arkansas tomorrow. So hang on, let me close this up. See if I can. All right, so we're gonna do caramel banana jumbles. It's pound cake, bananas, and caramel filled candy bars. So here are my caramel filled candy bars. Here is my pound cake. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna spray this so it doesn't stick. So I'm gonna do this, then candy bars. I've got one completely done. I've put the chocolate covered caramels and the bananas on there. I'm putting, that's the pound cake. This is really gonna squash this a lot. And I just use that foil so that it doesn't stick, even though I have seasoned it. Okay, it is squashed now. All right, slow. This is going on slow coals so that chocolate will melt. All right, I'm gonna turn that in about 10 minutes. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Banana caramel jumble came out of this pie iron book. We made it early because we're getting ready to go look, try to see if we can find some elk. I'm gonna take a bite. Oh, it's nice and melty. Oh, Lord. That is really good. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. Sun is still up, still hanging on. We're getting ready to eat. These ribs look amazing, don't they, Dave?
Yep.
And I brought broccoli salad, and we're having a baked potato. And then we're going to have that dessert that we made later. It's sitting right there. And I'm going to ask a question that people have probably been wondering. How we take a bath without any water or showers. Right there you go. Heating up some water. And we take a bath every night with that hot water, just like the pioneers did. All right. We decided not to go elk hunting. Go see if we can see them tonight. We got to get up early. We're going into Arkansas tomorrow. So the next time you see us will be tomorrow morning. I got the GoPro up, hoping to get an awesome sunset.
Windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine.
Good morning. We are up early. The dog and I are out. We're going to take a walk around the lake here. Let me flip this around. Like, it's about 6:45. Beautiful. This is such a quiet spot back here. And a pretty lake. All right, me and the dog, we want to show you. Come on, Benny. We want to show you something back here in the woods. We're going around the lake. They have this little bridge. Ben and I did this track yesterday and we found some interesting stuff back here. At every corner of the lake, they have these little like outdoor classroom areas with a picnic table. So if you wanted to hike your stuff in here, I guess you could camp back here. But this little setup is like at every corner of the lake. So when you first pull in, just keep going back on this back road. Back here is where we are parked. We're getting ready to go out for the day, do some sightseeing. I think we're going down to Arkansas. So we will be back with you all either tonight or in the morning. While we're getting our breakfast going over there, I wanted to show you our 2 cooler system. This big one we call the freezer. When we go on big trips, longer than 6 or 7 days, we take that freezer cooler. Everything in here was frozen. And I put it in containers. And then we just keep that shut. We open it once a day. This over here, this little mini, same kind of cooler. We had to buy that last summer up in Wisconsin. This is our lunch cooler. Okay, so we put ice in there. That little cooler goes with us in the Jeep every day. Like today, we're going out scouting. Gonna go check out Pine Woods Lake. It's a decommissioned National Forest campground. We've stayed there once before. We're gonna go check it out. See if it's still, things are changing so rapidly. We just want to make sure that camping's still allowed. And I'm going to show you how we do our stuffed French toast. We did this, well, first off, here's our little traveling picnic table. And this makes me miss, I didn't think that I needed to put that taller white table up. But showing you this shows me how much I love that white table up at my height so I don't have to bend. We stuff it, we're stuffing it today with blackberry sugar-free jam. We've been trying to get rid of this. I do love that though. Okay, put it on top. And then just slice some bananas. Today's bananas. The last time we had strawberries. Put whatever you want on top of it, and that's going to be breakfast. I make those French toasts at home. So it's easy, just heat them up and you're ready to go. We're out looking for elk. And we came across this little cabin. You can camp back here. Picnic table, trash. Wildlife suppression began here. That first fire tower was here. This cabin was used for the guy who took care of the fire tower. Oh, wow. Like if you had a tent, you can come in here if it was raining. Come in here if it's raining, we might be back. If it starts raining, we might be back. This is our kind of thing. Awesome. All right, well, we are continuing down the road to see if we can find the elk. Shooting range is in front of us. It would be ironic if we found the elk down here at the shooting range.
I imagine they hang out down here when there's nobody here.
Right now, I don't see anything. But Dave talked to a conservation worker yesterday, day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
And, well, tell him what he said.
Well, they got signs that said which way the elk is, and you follow the road, and they say elk sightings, and you follow trail 1 to trail 10 or trail 9 or log cabin or down by the shooting range or low water crossing, and you come out back on Highway Spur 106.
This is really neat drive down here. They do a good job of taking care of all these roads. Well, mostly. There are some little trail roads that gave us some problems. We had to turn out of it. Neat.
Hadn't had time to do maintenance on it yet.
All right, we're still looking for the elk. Well, friends, the time has come. We're popped down. Current River Conservation Area, Dave. What do you think?
It was good 4 nights we stayed here. I think it was 4.
Well, we
yeah.
spent one night up at the fire tower.
Yeah.
And then we moved back here. We've been back here at this pond site for 4 days.
Yep.
And for free camping, Missouri Department of Conservation doesn't get any better than this.
Yep.
We were back here on the backside of the pond. I think some people kind of figured out that we were here because we kept going into town to refill gas, and then we had to get some propane. And then we went from the speedsters that were peeling out up at the fire tower to older people in their little gators come by here and they'd wave at us. One gentleman,
the pickup,
yeah, he came by yesterday. He stopped and chatted with us, but this is as good as it gets. And, you know, just another example all over Missouri, free camping. We're on a quest to go find every Missouri Department of Conservation free camping spot because we've been here for free for 5 nights in the Ellington, Eminence, Van Buren, Winona area. And I know that there's national forest places that you can be for free, but we've had this one with this amazing pond view. It's been a nice sight.
Fishermen came in yesterday after they got off work and fished up to after 10 o'clock last night.
Yep.
Over that one of them dikes.
Yep. There's elk viewing here. We went out looking for elk. We saw one
yearling just right across the road and off into the woods, but it's so quick. Seen turkeys, deer.
They have that historic cabin back where the fire tower used to be.
Yep.
Mostly, and there's tons of hunting here, but for us, the part that got us here is that it's been our home base into everything around it. So this is a 5 stars.
Yep.
Might call this a hidden gem.
Yep.
Like this is
106
amazing.
will take us back to the west and to toward Eminence, and 21 takes us south. Veer on around, went down the H to Peck Ranch and down on Winona. So good hub area for getting vehicles cheap when we went out.
Yep. All right, Dave. Anything else?
Nothing I can think of.
All right. America's beautiful. Get out and see it.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you on the road.